Hey, this is Mike Necta again, shooting live out of the New York City Diamond District. And what I'm going to talk to you about today was something that was brought to my attention by a client who bought her diamond for $30,000 at Tiffany & Co. And when she discovered me, she said, "Oh man, my diamond is so small, I should have got mine from you." We were talking back and forth, and then she was just calming herself down, saying, "You know what? Forget about it. I don't want to deal with selling my diamond. I know I could have got a bigger diamond." She got a 1 carat, by the way, at Tiffany & Co. And it's really because where she lives, somewhere in Ohio, in Hawaii, I forgot the exact island. She said there's really K's, some other Bridge Ben or whatever, I don't know, remember the name, and Tiffany & Co. So not many options. And she knew she was overpaying, or paying for a particular brand or whatever. And let me, hold on. Actually, do I have the ring? Okay. This is the ring that she wants. And I sell this for around 30 grand. Much bigger. This one here is a 3 carat. Not the point. The point is, at the end, she said, "You know what? Forget about it, because I just remembered I was really concerned to make sure not to buy a blood diamond or a conflict diamond, which is why I went with Tiffany." Okay, first of all, I'm pretty sure K's and most other legitimate American organizations don't sell blood diamonds. But I can't speak for themselves, I'm just guessing. And then I said, "You know what? I should make a video proving that diamonds that come from me are definitely conflict free." Not too many people are going to be able to show you this because they don't import rough diamonds like I do. I'm going to just stop and then start shooting again. And in the next clip, you're going to see an actual Kimberly process certificate, a KPC it's called. And that pretty much says that from the time the diamond was mined to the time it was exported, someone was watching to make sure it's coming from a conflict-free zone. It's not a blood diamond. And to the time that it gets actually imported into the United States, there has to be a Kimberly certificate, a Kimberly process certificate that accompanies that parcel. And I'm going to show you one of these. Most people can't show you this. I don't know if I'm pretty sure they're still not selling blood diamonds just because they don't have this, but I can prove it with one KPC. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. In the next clip, I'm going to show you the actual KPC. Okay, it's Mike Necta, and I just flipped my camera over to show you the KPC. I'm going to give you a moment to take a look at this and read what it says, and then I'm going to explain. Read this part right here. I'm not shaking the camera because I'm going to have to blur out some privileged information. And I don't know how to do that if the camera moves. Basically, right here is the exporter's name, the importer's name, address, description of what's being shipped, an ID number, the number of parcels. This is a tamper-proof document, a foil seal, that kind of number. And I don't know if you could see in the background, it's a watermarked piece of paper. Take your time to read that too. All right. Blurring that out was exhausting. Okay, I think I downloaded like 5 different apps on my phone, and I still couldn't get it perfect. But I blurred out most of what I wanted to blur out. I'm just gonna read. Kimberly process certificate. The rough diamonds in this shipment above have been handled in accordance with the provisions of the Kimberly Process International Certification Scheme for Rough Diamonds. And then once again, it's a tamper-proof watermark document that has like a printed number on it, and that printed number matches like, I don't know what it's called, the number that is punched out with holes. Foil seal on there, stamp from the government. So what is the Kimberly process? Around 1999, there was an issue of diamonds coming from certain war-torn areas of the world that were being taken over and controlled by bad guys, let's say, and they were using the proceeds from the diamond mine to fund wars, take advantage of people, kill people, whatever, terrorist activity. So what the diamond industry did was we pretty much got together and said, okay, so if the diamond is coming from these conflict areas, we're not touching them, we're not buying them, and that kind of fixed that problem. Any diamond today, any rough diamond imported into the United States has to be accompanied by one of these Kimberly process certificates. So we are sure that from the time the diamond was mined to the time it was packed up, sealed up, and exported and imported into the United States, we know that it did not come from one of those shady, war-torn conflict areas. So we feel safer. Now let's talk about, on the other hand, when you do buy a conflict-free diamond, such as the ones that I and most reasonable corporations do, ethical corporations do, when you buy a conflict-free diamond, you are actually helping lots of villages and villagers and miners that live in third world countries. It's safe to say a lot of times the only reason that village has a road or clean water or a hospital is because of the diamond industry. You know, economical standpoint, if you have diamonds there, you need to be able to move them after you mine them, or you need to have roads to bring in machinery and then export the diamonds out. So build a road and everyone gets to take advantage of that. Clean water. Some of these villages, the only thing they got going for them are these rough diamonds. So if you think, hold on, excuse me. Hi, how are you? Just shooting a live video, but nice to see you today. That's just, there's a website called diamondfacts.org. Feel free to read up on all this stuff. Now, we started this because someone told me that, she feels better about buying that diamond at Tiffany & Co., although it was small, because she wanted to make sure it's a conflict-free diamond. I just proved that when you buy diamonds from me and most other reasonable, ethical American corporations, they are conflict-free. What else I wanted to mention was, if I don't know, is that what the justification is for paying 3 or 4 times more for a diamond ring? Is that the reason? Is that what they're explaining it as? Like, oh, don't buy a cheaper diamond because it's a blood diamond? BS. Show me somebody that says that. I will dismantle their argument piece by piece myself. I have lots of information about diamonds and diamond industry. We're not here to take advantage of anyone. We're not here to sell blood diamonds. On the contrary, buying our diamonds help diamond miners wherever they may be. Thanks for listening. Comment what you think below. I know this topic gets a lot of back and forth, mainly from people that have no idea what the heck they're talking about. But I enjoy all of your comments. Good luck.